عظمة بحر ما شاء الله تبارك الله. أمطار غزيرة تعرض لها الآن المحافظة ما شاء الله تبارك الله.
The city of Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, experienced a historic flood caused by intense rainfall, resulting in widespread destruction. This extreme weather event, one of the most severe floods in recent history for the region, took many residents and local authorities by surprise.
ما شاء الله تبارك الله يا جماعة. والله العبارة ما عاد شيء. غصب العبارة لا إله إلا الله. خيرات أنعام. اليوم الخميس 15 أغسطس 2024 من محافظة الطائف. تصل محبكم وعدتكم الله سليم. عون.
The heavy rain lasted for several hours, with some areas receiving over 150 millimeters, 5.9 inches of rainfall, an unusually high amount for a city not accustomed to such severe weather. By midday, the streets were inundated, bringing traffic to a halt.
ما شاء الله تبارك الله. من الحرم المكي اليوم الجمعة 10 يناير 25 تصوير أبو محسن حول الطقس. الحمد لله على ثبات توقعات. اللهم لك الحمد. أسأل الله. ما شاء الله تبارك الله. شعيب شبيكية سيل أبشركم.
Jeddah's infrastructure suffered significant damage, with roads and bridges becoming impassable. Key routes linking the city to other parts of Saudi Arabia were submerged, severely disrupting the flow of goods and services. Public transportation was also severely impacted, as buses and taxis were unable to navigate the flooded streets, leaving many people stranded. Businesses in commercial areas faced massive losses from water damage, and some establishments were forced to close temporarily to assess the extent of the destruction.
ما قدرنا نفك سير ولا في موتر يعصر طلع. الله يستر. لا اله الا الله يا رب. انا مش عارفين يا ربي رحمتك.
The human toll was also tragic, with numerous injuries and fatalities reported. Emergency services quickly responded to rescue people trapped in their homes or vehicles. Many residents were forced to evacuate their homes as the floodwaters continued to rise, leading to the establishment of temporary shelters for the displaced. The damage to private property was extensive, with many homes becoming uninhabitable due to the floodwaters, which breached foundations.
لا اله الا الله. سيول قويه الان. صبر الشماسي القريب. هذه الحبل
سويل
جدا وسطة كبيرة تلغى طبعا أقصى غرب مصر.
Critical infrastructure, including electricity and water systems, was also damaged, leaving thousands without power or clean water for several days. The recovery process has been further hindered by the difficulty of accessing affected neighborhoods, as many homes remained isolated by the rising waters.
عبد الرحمن وزال ما شاء الله تنفس يضرب ما شاء الله تبارك الله تنام الصواقي عين الله تنام.
منزل نسيم طبعا.
تغرق هذا عند نادي الوحدة. يا ساتر يا رب، الله يعوض على راعي السيارة دي. وينه؟ سيراته.
In addition to residential areas, schools, hospitals and public buildings were also damaged, causing significant disruptions to education and public services. Jeddah, home to over 4 million people, has long faced challenges with its drainage system, which was not built to handle the volume of water that fell on January 18. Experts have cited insufficient drainage infrastructure, poor urban planning, and rapid urbanization as key factors that worsen the impact of the flood. Economically, the damage is expected to run into billions of Saudi riyals, with substantial losses to public infrastructure, private property, and businesses. Key sectors such as retail, hospitality, and logistics were hit hard, and the tourism industry suffered as many visitors cancelled their trips due to safety concerns and the closure of tourist attractions.